Gloves. Where are my gloves?
I don't know, where are your gloves?
Oh, my gloves are over here.
And someone keeps losing things.
All right, we've got all our holes drilled. The holes are drilled. All right, so you can see that I went down. Done. A whole bunch of times. Enough that we killed one of our batteries. We got to charge it, so it stopped halfway. All right, if you remember from the last video, this panel is somewhat wider than it needs to be. What was the number, do you remember?
1/8 of an inch.
There you go. So basically I'm thinking 1/8 of an inch is this lip. So I'm gonna cut this down this entire strip. And I'm just gonna cut off this, and then I'm gonna cut off this part down here, because this has already been cut off, see? It's gonna make that easier. We'll go with that. You ready?
Yep.
60 second.
Boom.
Love the smell of burnt steel in the afternoon. Reminds me of victory.
Smells like victory.
It just smells really bad.
Does it remind you of victory?
No, it just smells really bad.
It does smell bad.
It actually reminds me of summer, when you made me cut. I hate the cutting.
All right. We have this mostly disassembled now. Yay, yes.
Boom.
So that is going to be much less.
Do you need clamps?
I do. Something's keeping us from pushing this all the way to the end, though. What is it? Yes, I need some clamps. The new clamps we bought. Now I do a little bugger in there. Yes, sir. Get time!
Go, go.
Yes!
Great
All right.
success.
Now we're going to need to sort out our ground, because we did talk about this already. There's some really crappy grounding. So we need to establish that the ground strap of the welder is going to make good metal contact through both pieces, the length of our weld needs here. So I don't like that one. Let's do it again. I want it right there. That's where I want it. Right there. Nope, not there. I want it over here. Let's trim this again. Much closer, much better. I want to make this be relatively as close as we can to that. Something's keeping us from fail.
Fail.
Fail. Something's keeping us from getting that right there. Right there. That's where it's at. let's make sure we have good grounds to weld to. Let's make sure we have good grounds. So we have a good ground point here. That's very well ground off. Do we have a corresponding one underneath? Not really. Let's make a corresponding one underneath. All right. I'm the smartest man alive. Yeah.
Boom.
Using the wrong one. That is definitely going to be one of our points right there. All right, let's get that right where I want it. Yes! Okay, that's about as tight as that ever would want to be. And I'm pressing this steel into this steel. They both have a lot of contact on them. So hopefully that's enough. Hopefully that's enough. Hopefully that's enough to get that welded. What do you think? All right. All right, let's set the welding shot up. Let's cut from there. Okay, got a new wire wheel, and I'm going to take the paint off on top of these plug welds on top here, and then we'll start welding. Safety second. At least you don't lose your eyeballs.
She got me a weight.
At least you don't lose your eyeballs.
Sure that.
We keep trying to give you scars, don't we?
Yeah, I'm not about to turn into you.
Huh?
So I'm not about to turn into you. Where I'm texting you back, oh, look what I did, I just split my whole finger open. Should have been over here.
Yeah, we got ricochet off of one of the steel targets once when we were shooting too. Catch your arm, didn't you?
No, I always have bad luck with those.
Yeah, we always
Got my
have.
arm, hit me in the It had one time too.
You got one in the head?
I got one in the head.
Oh boy. All right. Okay, so we're ready to start doing some plug welding. Theoretically, anyway. Let's see if we can get some of that done. All right, we're gonna start on this side. I'm gonna use this tool. I'm gonna use this clamp to hold this corner. I'm gonna use this one to press the pieces of metal together that I need to weld. So we'll use this one to hold our piece in place. Let's go ahead and make that. Let's go ahead and make that ready for welding on the bottom. Okay, go get your goggles on again.
Fail!
Safety second! Shit! Did not expect that. Catch that piece.
You got it?
Yeah. More. Yeah. Wow. Man, I made a mess out of that tool. All right, goggles on. Caught that corner shot, bent it up.
Oh god.
Awesome. All right. I don't kill anyone today. Nice. Okay. Let's try to do this again without hurting anybody. All right. Okay. So these are going to press these pieces of steel. Are you in tight on this?
Mm-hmm.
So these clampers are going to help me keep these two pieces of steel lined up and tight. So when I press those together, now I can weld in this spot where those two are now touching. I don't have to bridge a gap, which is not going to make for a good weld. So we're going to do this lots of times all the way across. Hopefully we'll get two corners and we'll have something working well. All right, let's get some welding stuff set up. We should have a good ground on that side and a good ground on this side. So let's get that set up. All right. Okay, now looking at the welds while you're doing that, just stare at the camera. Or just move the camera in. We have a good shot? You got a good shot?
Yeah, this is it.
Pretty good? Head down. Okay, let's set this shot up on a, let's change the shot type. Right, these are not pretty welds. No, they are not. Not by a long shot. But we could use the word, we can describe them as welds though. So yeah, they are not pretty. That's a lot of glob. You don't need to see it because it's pretty nasty. But the truth of the matter is, does it hold? And that's what we need to know. So we're going to take all of our plugs off and see if those welds hold in place. So that's next. Yeah, that's what's next. All right, we've got a bunch done. You weren't watching it because we turned it off because it's really boring when you weld for, what time is it? 2.5 hours.
3.
Was it 3?
Picking up about 1:45.
Oh, well, but this last part where we stopped filming was like 2.5 hours, so crazy. But we've got it. 2 sides done. This side went better. I adjusted the welding. I adjusted the weld heat down. It was up too high. I didn't notice it, and it was up too high, so I turned it back down. And we got plowing through, and I was just about to let Grady get on the end of the welder and get after it, and then dun dun dun. What's that called?
Big fail.
Big fail. We ran out of gas. So we've got no gas. We don't have enough gas to do anything.
No.
Because it's almost empty, but it's not quite empty. But we don't want to have any bad welds. So we're going to call that good for this week. But we only have this one little half side to be done. And then a whole lot of
More welding.
painting.
Oh.
Except next weekend when Christmas is starting, so we have all the family in next weekend for Christmas. So there's not going to be any more. There won't be an episode next week. So you'll have one in the can and you'll have one for that week. But we'll have to do something on the Sunday following the next. You know, you don't care. I know you don't care. You don't care. Do they care? I don't think they care either. All right, that's all I got. Do you have fun?
Yep. Lots of fun.
All right.
Like and subscribe.
Oh, well done. All right. So that high five sucked. Let's do it again. All right, that was better. All right, like and subscribe, and we'll see you next time.
Yep. See you next. Like and subscribe.
Okay. Should we say like and subscribe one more time?
I don't think they got their heads yet.
They don't think they got it? All right.